Few names in the automotive world carry as much weight, prestige, and raw emotional pull as Porsche. It's not just a car brand, it's a cultural icon. A Porsche isn't merely transportation, it's a statement of who you are. From the iconic curves of the 911 to the electrifying power of the Taycan, Porsche has consistently rewritten the rules of what a performance car should be. But greatness like this doesn't happen by accident. It takes decades of innovation, relentless engineering, and a deep respect for heritage. This is the story of how Porsche became an automotive legend. Our story begins in the early 20th century with one man, Ferdinand Porsche. Born in 1875 in Bohemia, then part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, Ferdinand showed an incredible aptitude for mechanics and engineering from a young age. By the 1930s, his reputation as an engineer had skyrocketed. He played a pivotal role in developing the Volkswagen Beetle, one of the most successful cars of all time. But Ferdinand wanted more than to build practical cars for the masses. He wanted to create machines that would inspire emotion, push boundaries, and dominate on the racetrack. In 1931, he founded Dr. Untold F. Porsche GmbH in Stuttgart, Germany. Originally, Porsche didn't even build cars under its own name. It provided engineering services to other companies, but the seeds of something legendary had been planted. In the aftermath of World War II, Ferdinand's son, Ferry Porsche, took the reins. The war had left Germany in ruins, but Ferry saw an opportunity to create something extraordinary. He famously said, "I couldn't find the sports car of my dreams, so I built it myself." And in 1948, the world saw the result. The Porsche 356. Lightweight, nimble, and powered by a modest engine, the 356 wasn't about brute force. It was about balance, handling, and connection between driver and machine. It was the embodiment of Porsche's core philosophy: build cars for people who love to drive. From the very start, Porsche's DNA was infused with motorsport. The 356 wasn't just a pretty road car, it was a winning race car. This dual identity, being both a track weapon and a road-going beauty, would become a hallmark of the brand. Porsche quickly realized that racing wasn't just about trophies, it was about proving engineering superiority. In 1953, they unveiled the 550 Spider, a low-slung, featherweight racer that became a giant killer on the track. It won races far above its weight class and became infamous when Hollywood star James Dean tragically died in one. Through the 1960s and 70s, Porsche's motorsport success became unstoppable. They conquered the Targa Florio, Daytona, and most famously, the 24 Hours of Le Mans, the ultimate test of endurance and reliability. The legendary Porsche 917, with its 1,100 horsepower turbocharged engine in qualifying trim, cemented the brand's status as a motorsport powerhouse. Porsche has won more Le Mans victories than any other manufacturer in history. For them, racing wasn't a side project. It was a laboratory for innovation. Every technology, every aerodynamic tweak, every reliability improvement learned on the track would eventually make its way into their road cars. Then came the car that would define Porsche forever, the 911. Launched in 1964, the 911 was radical. Its rear-engine layout defied conventional wisdom. Most experts said it would be unstable, unbalanced, and doomed to fail. But Porsche stuck to its guns. Through careful engineering, they turned a design quirk into a defining strength. The rear-engine setup gave unmatched traction, a unique driving feel, and an instantly recognizable silhouette. Over the decades, the 911 evolved, but never lost its soul. From the raw and mechanical early models to the refined, turbocharged monsters of today, every 911 has been built with the same core principles: driver engagement, precision handling, and timeless design. The 911 didn't just survive the decades. It thrived, becoming one of the most successful sports car nameplates in history. While other manufacturers chased trends, Porsche perfected the art of continuous improvement. Despite its successes, Porsche's journey wasn't without struggles. By the late 1980s and early 1990s, the company faced financial trouble. Their lineup was aging, costs were high, and global recessions were hitting hard. The turning point came in the mid-90s with the introduction of the Boxster, a more affordable, mid-engine roadster that captured the spirit of Porsche while attracting a new audience. Then came the most controversial decision in Porsche's history, the Cayenne SUV. Purists were outraged. How could Porsche, the maker of purebred sports cars, build an SUV? But the Cayenne became a massive success, outselling the 911 and funding the company's future sports cars. It proved Porsche could innovate without abandoning its core values. Porsche's greatness isn't just about speed. It's about perfection in the details. Every component is engineered with obsessive precision. Engines are tested for thousands of hours under extreme conditions. Gearboxes are tuned not just for efficiency, but for the perfect shift feel. Even the sound of a Porsche, that raspy flat-six howl, is carefully engineered to stir the soul. Unlike many performance brands, Porsche has mastered the art of building cars that can thrill on a racetrack and be driven daily with comfort and reliability. It's this dual nature that makes them so beloved among enthusiasts. Today, Porsche stands as one of the most profitable and respected automakers in the world. Their lineup includes everything from the everyday Macan SUV to the blisteringly fast 911 GT 3RS. They've also embraced the electric future with the Taycan, proving that an EV can still feel like a Porsche. Fast, precise, and deeply engaging. Looking ahead, Porsche is committed to blending tradition with innovation, synthetic fuels, advanced aerodynamics, and cutting-edge driver assistance systems, all without losing the essence of what makes a Porsche a Porsche. From humble beginnings in a small Stuttgart workshop to global dominance on the road and track, Porsche's story is one of vision, persistence, and uncompromising standards. It's a reminder that greatness isn't achieved overnight. It's built, refined, and perfected over decades. In the words of Ferry Porsche, the perfect car doesn't exist, but as engineers, it's our job to get as close as possible. And that's exactly what they've done, time and time again. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more.